Good day, traders. This is Rich with some price action on the market. It's currently 4:16 p.m., April 15th, 2021. Tax day? Nah, wait a month. You got it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel for new, like the video, share the video, and comment on the video. Yes, taxes got pushed to May 15th or May 17th or something like that. So just throwing a little joke in the mix. Anyway, who knew? Or where are we, right? We had this melt up since the beginning of April, and it's been one of the most difficult markets. Even though I was losing money or winning money or whatever during this time, this has been really difficult. Now, there's been setups. There were hardly any news plays today, and this just new all-time highs. I mean, Dow 305, NASDAQ 180, but just didn't feel that way. Think about it. The shift of that, like just Apple up and then down, up and down, just kind of it's like this wave of action going on. Now, we don't expect things to go straight up, but like the stocks that were in play in 2020, plug. Look at that thing, 75 highs. Now we're breaking the 200, hitting 26. Crazy stuff going on. I just saw something on DraftKings. Look at that thing. I was up at like the highs, like in the high 70s. Now it's in the 50s again. You know, we have airlines. You know, they're hanging in there. They're still hanging in there. But like you look at these stocks lately, and you see the market way up. It just keeps shifting. Certain stocks are up that day. So the Dow Industrial's got 305, right? So let's just do a real quick look at this. We'll bring a quick radar screen, add a little Dow Industrials, look at the net change, who's the biggest. So it's like UNH, Amgen, Visa, CRM, Apple, Microsoft. These companies, you know, obviously they're the big companies that are making it move really high. Home Depot, I was watching Home Depot and Lowe's today. I couldn't find my way in. They were moving up pretty good today. But just, I don't know. I got off to a great start, actually. And then everything went downhill from there. And then I was able to bounce back a little bit. So here's my day. 33.66. First trade of the day was on AMD. AMD took 500 shares. It was actually a really nice trade. I was on 2-minute chart, but it blew through the 80 level. 80-50 level. It actually got in before the 80-30 area, and I probably could have got another 30 cents out of it, but I made a quick $75. Then INO was in the news this morning. Tough trader. I've traded this in the past. Look at this thing. Anytime it goes highs, it just rips down. And so I knew I got in with 1,000 shares through the 10 break here on this candle. It went to 10.10. I got in at actually $9.99. Sold it at 10.09 for $100 even. Net kind of got my day going in the reverse direction. This was a big news play the other day, so I was kind of looking for the follow through break here and through this 78 level, and it didn't. And I forced my hand here on this one. No, on this one. I forgot where it was. Maybe it was earlier, and it just flushed me down, and I lost a good, $119, and that wasn't even that many shares. I think it was only 200 shares, so I kind of got beat up on that one. Riot was a pullback, kind of coming back up. GME was the only news play that got announced by some hedge fund getting added here, so I jumped on this one. Actually, I marketed in with 100 shares, and I heard it trigger, but it didn't fill, so I'm like, Then I marketed in again with another 100 shares, and it didn't fill. And I thought maybe I was looking at I didn't have the right screen open, because using the hotkeys, you have to have the right screen open. But then all of a sudden I got order filled, order rejected. I can't, Tradestation has it, so I can't trade a certain amount of shares because of buying power on GME. So I only took 100 shares on it and took a quick $52 on it. And I'll take it. I probably could. I should have gotten more. I should have been a bigger entry, because I thought I got in pretty early on this particular move, and it just didn't work out that way. TSP IPO, and I just thought I'd get through the move through 40, and it was a really tricky trader. kind of beat me up pretty good. It looks like a 210 loss. Meanwhile, the other IPO, AGL, I took this break here at 29 real early and got a nice move up. So I broke even on my IPO trading. The toughest IPO of the day was EBET. Really, 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 really tough trader. Really spready drop-offs, big pickups, and I don't think I even traded it. I thought about it like 3 or 4 times. I would have gotten pillaged. Like early trading, I think it was supposed to open at 6, and it ran up to 37. Now it's after hours, it's reaching 41.94. Really spready, really thin. I think this is going to trade 300,000 shares tomorrow. If I had to guess, maybe 1 million, and then by the end of the week, by the end of next week, be trading like 300,000, unless it gets a news event, which it could because it's in that space, esports tech like GMBL and SLGG and all that stuff. So let's just see how that plays out. I mean, I'll take the 33. I was up 175. I was down 170. So I kind of flipped and then flipped back. Took a few more trades, but basically I was waiting for some kind of news. I was just waiting for something, and I was willing to go in pretty heavy on it if the news was good. I mean, look at this thing. You know, the SPY just grinds up. The moving averages got away from each other earlier on, and they just tightened up and made nothing again in the afternoon. It's making it for some tough trading for sure. And I heard my other room is just, there's so much complaining going on. Not that some people are losing so much money, they're just not making any money, and then they're taking trades that they shouldn't be trading because they're boredom trades, and that's what I've been focusing on all week. Yes, I need to make better trades. I need to make some money, but I'm not going to put myself in that situation where I'm just like, oh, let's get in this one because I think it might work. It's got to set up. So that pretty much sums it up. I hope you guys are doing well. Maybe you got in early this morning on a couple things that ran up. But look back at all the players of 2020, like the EVs, COVID, Bitcoin plays. They're all just getting slaughtered, but the big names that make money are doing quite well. So something to consider. We're getting into earnings season, this big earnings season next week. There's obviously some this week, but next week's a big earnings season, and then the week after that's the bigger one with, like, I believe that's the week of Apple and Microsoft and all those guys. So we'll keep an eye on it. You can expect some fireworks. Now, once these EVs get back in play, that's going to get exciting again. But all those people that got in the market in 2020 that were trading those things like NEO, right? NEO down at 35, hit a high of 65, and Plug and QS, which I really liked, back here at 130, right? Remember we're trading this? It's at 35. Anyone that's holding the bag up here, they're just not trading anymore. So we've lost a lot of traders for sure. So we'll just keep that in mind for the retail, and hopefully we can pick it up, finish up strong tomorrow and into next week. You guys have a good night.